By Nye Auto. Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Welcome back. So, not bad today. We had clouds. There was an occasional break or two of sun. And I can't completely rule out a sprinkle here this evening, but let's talk about the parade tomorrow. And you know what? I think we're actually going to luck out here with clouds giving way to sunshine probably by late morning and then into the afternoon as well. Look at the numbers, too. So we're in the low 40s, mid 40s at noon, and then to the low 50s by the afternoon. And I think the afternoon should be dry before clouds increase yet again later tomorrow. We've got plenty of clouds out there tonight, also some what we call crepuscular rays in the clouds, breaks in the clouds, allowing for a little bit of sun here before it sets. Temperature 50 degrees right now. Winds are west to northwesterly through the rest of the overnight between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Here's what to expect. Pretty good weather for the parade Saturday. Yeah, it's going to start out kind of cloudy, maybe a sprinkle, but that's quickly going to taper. I think even before the parade steps off, we should see some brightening at times as we head through the parade and into the afternoon. And then another cold front approaches Saturday night into Sunday with some more wet weather. Now it's going to be wet at times on Sunday, implying that it's not going to rain every hour all the time on St. Patrick's Day. And one thing for sure is it will get colder going into next week, and with that will come the chance of some snow showers. Temperatures now in the low 50s, so really not all that bad out there as we take a look into the central Leatherstocking region, mid 40s, Hartwick, Richfield Springs as well. Low 40s up into the Adirondacks, 44 right now in Old Forge. Couple showers way out to the east, Northway corridor, a few sprinkles locally. So yeah, I can't rule out that spotty shower here as we head through the evening hours. All of the wet weather is now sliding to the south. So we had that nasty complex of thunderstorms that produced a swarm of tornadoes last night. Unfortunately, some injuries. Reports of funnel clouds, 8 of them. 16 tornado reports from western Ohio down to near Louisville, Kentucky, through southern Indiana and southern Illinois. That storm system attenuated somewhat by the time it got here. Watch as we go through the rest of the evening. Generally cloudy, maybe a spotty sprinkle. And then through the day tomorrow, here we are, 5 o'clock in the morning. If you're up early, cloudy skies, maybe a leftover sprinkle inside the thickest clouds. But we're going to see some brightening as we get into the afternoon. And I think temperatures will make it into the low and mid 50s. Then we get into Saturday night. Here comes the next cold front with another round of rain. And then here we are, St. Patrick's Day. I guess we're in the spirit anyway with all the green colors on the map. This is implying that we're going to kind of have some rain and higher elevation wet snow showers. Breezy, cool for St. Patrick's Day. But again, it's not going to rain every hour all day as we go through the day on Sunday. Eyewitness weather forecast tonight, a few spotty showers, generally mostly cloudy, temperatures in the upper 30s. Leftover shower or sprinkle early, then partly sunny and drying out. So I think we're in good shape here. Saturday, temperatures low and mid 50s, breezy, cooler, rain mainly early St. Patrick's Day, then it dries out a little bit for the afternoon, breezy, cooler with wet snow showers developing late in the day, Sunday, 46. Colder weather as we get ready to go into early next week and into spring. Some snow showers around, temperatures in the mid-upper 30s before the weather calms down a little bit heading into late next week, temperatures in the 40s. And by the way, 39, 37, 38, that is technically now below a normal high, which should be around 41 or 42.
They've gotten so many days that we're above. Now we got to even it out.
That's right. That's what it does. It always averages out somehow.
Yeah. So, Craig, you're telling us, and it kind of looked like yesterday, that was a very fast-moving storm that kind of came through the Midwest. And
unfortunately,
hit us
deadly storm, too. I mean, there was a swarm of tornadoes, early spring, severe weather outbreak, unfortunate.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm glad it kind of tapered away by the time it got to us.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Craig. Coming up next after this break, we take a look and meet our shelter pet of the week. That's right after this.
Your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
So, I mean, I guess you could argue that this really kind of kicks off all the big outdoor events to come with the St. Patrick's Day Parade. So let's talk about the weather, and I think we're going to luck out here. It will still be a little gray in the morning, like early, and if there are any like leftover sprinkles or showers, they're going to give way to more sunshine. Maybe even by the time we step off at 10. And a pretty nice looking day tomorrow, I think. Mid-40s noon and then low 50s before clouds start to increase again later tomorrow. And eventually some wet weather returns as we go into Saturday night and unfortunately into St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. That is a look downtown tonight. We actually have had a little bit of clearing. So that's helping these temperatures drop down into the 30s and to near 40. Now, what we're watching tonight are just a few sprinkles that may try and clip by north of Utica, north of the city, maybe up towards Old Forge and the Adirondacks. There are also a few showers down towards the Catskills. Otherwise, we'll call it a variably to partly cloudy sky overnight, as we actually have just a little bit of clearing right there. You could see kind of slicing its way through central New York here. So variably to partly cloudy. Thankfully, all the severe weather is now to the south and has attenuated quite a bit, but not before leaving quite the footprint. Several tornadoes spawned this time last night. Funnel cloud reports 8 tornadoes, reported a dozen, and unfortunately some fatalities into Ohio and across parts of the Midwest here from the storm system last night. Thankfully, all of that activity is calmed down. As we go through the rest of the overnight, just a passing sprinkle, that would be about it. A little cloudy early, and some breaks of sun. I think for the afternoon, it's pretty nice. Even for the parade, pretty good. Temperatures low in mid-50s. Then clouds start to roll in again, and there's going to be a line of gusty showers that comes through in the evening. That's the next cold front. Once that guy goes south, we start to usher in much cooler air. So for St. Patrick's Day, yeah, there's going to be a few rain and wet snow showers around. They will be spotty, so I don't think it's going to rain all day. But I would at least plan on a few passing rain or wet snow showers for St. Patrick's Day. So other than that isolated shower tonight, it'll be variably partly cloudy, lows in the upper 30s. There's your weather tomorrow. Nice day. I mean, it will start out a little gray, maybe a sprinkle, and then partly cloudy, drying out, I think just in time for the parade, too. Low in mid-50s. Some rain into Sunday morning, tapers, a little drier for the afternoon, and then rain and snow showers, spotty, developing into the afternoon. Breezy, cooler, 46. As we head into spring early next week, it will be winter-like with scattered snow showers. I don't think much accumulation other than a coating to an inch on grassy surfaces. Temperatures in the upper 30s, and then we see temperatures turn around a bit as we get into Thursday and Friday. But Brennan, upper 30s now is actually a little below what it should be. Kind of this topsy-turvy winter continuing as we get ready to close the book on winter and go into spring. An average high should be in the low 40s.
Hey, you mentioned right off the top that this is kind of the first outdoor event that a lot of people are...
Arguably, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you go out, you watch the parade. Coming up in just a few weeks, we have the Women's IHF World Championships as well, which is
you're excited about that?
It's going to be awesome. I could not tell you. It really, yesterday when the first team arrived is when it kind of kicked in that this is a big deal.
It's happening.
But I know that they're planning on a lot of things going on outside as well, and so we're hoping for good weather then, and then into the summer as we go.
Give me a few more weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're just waiting for that update from you, Craig.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Coming up next, we're going to talk a little sports. One local team heading to the championship in New York State. That's right after this break.
The weather forecast.
All right, welcome back. So remember back to last year, St. Patrick's Day, it was freezing. This year, I think it'll be so much better as we get you up to date with the forecast here for Parade Day. Downtown tomorrow, 10 a.m., be there, be square. And we're actually going to see the sky begin to clear out at that point. So clouds will give way to more sun as we head through the day. Temperatures in the low 40s around the start of the parade, into the mid 40s to the low 50s, I think, by the afternoon. Again, I think the sky will clear out, at least for a little while. Clouds are going to roll back in, though, as we go into tomorrow night. Downtown, we've actually had a little bit of clearing and a temperature of 39 with a calm wind. Here's what to expect. So good for the parade, as we will see improving weather, and then clouds increase late tomorrow, rain developing tomorrow night. Wet at times for St. Patrick's Day. Unfortunately, our luck kind of runs out a little bit. But, you know, I still think that, you know, it's not like an all-day complete washout, ruined St. Patrick's Day, but there will be some passing rain showers and also some wet snow showers and flakes, even into early next week as we get ready to go into spring. Numbers now in the 40s to mid and upper 30s in Otsego County up north here. Numbers falling into the low 30s. And up north, that's where we have a few sprinkles working their way towards Old Forge, the high peaks, a little bit of wet flurries, but this is all north of Utica proper. And a little bit of clearing working in here as we go through late this evening. Thankfully, not dealing with what we were last night at this time, a swarm of tornadoes from southern Illinois through Indiana and Ohio. Unfortunately, some fatalities. 12 tornadoes reported last night at this time. So tomorrow morning, early, there's going to be some clouds, giving way to more sunshine for a little while through the afternoon before clouds increase again, and then this gusty line of showers rolls through here in the evening. Then look what happens. Here's St. Patrick's Day. As we start to drag in some colder air, that means some passing rain and wet snow showers around through the day on St. Patrick's Day. This will not accumulate, especially during the daytime. You know, the later we go into March, that sun angle, even though if it's cloudy, really kind of slows the accumulation during the day. So bottom line, don't expect much. 37 tonight, that spotty sprinkle north. Clouds give way to sunshine tomorrow. Low in mid-50s, 7-day forecast. Colder Sunday with rain tapering. Should dry out a little bit in the afternoon. So again, it's not going to be like a ruined day, but it will be blustery, turning cooler. Wet snow showers developing Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday, which is spring. And wouldn't you know it, Brennan? Your hair looks great, buddy.
It does, thank you.
We're in the 30s.
The second day in a row I've been called fixing my hair before we come on air.
It's Friday night. You look great, dude.
Thanks.
You look great.
Well, Craig, I think the weather that we are really looking forward to is that tomorrow, that block kind of between 10 and 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and I think by then we will see some improvements. So kind of the last day, low and mid-50s for a while.
Yeah, and those temperatures now below the average.
Upper 30s would be below average, just in time for spring.
All right, thanks, Craig. Coming up later in the show, we have more Eyewitness News. Stick around.